Harris, Garbagemanpiper, coming to you from the backstage of the Garbagemanpiper studio. You see the messy area? My garage. Well, I normally don't open tins and whatnot, but I'm trying to do better at that. So I am going to pop open a tin of Cloud Hopper. It basically is a Warp Cigar and C&D, Cornell and Deal blend. And let's see, an adventurous medley of AA Dominican, Creole, traditional, Italian air-cured leaf, and yellow and red Virginia tobaccos. Complex tones of earth, warm spice, coffee, and cream comfort weary travelers as a delicate sweetness and exhilarating note of citrus gives them energy to keep pushing forward. A modest portion of Perique adds an unexpected stop along the journey, inspiring and enhancing all who wander. All right, so here we go. For what it's worth. Non-eventful because it is a brand new blend. So we're gonna dig this baby out, and then we gotta go through the rigmarole of all of C&D's battery of. And here's what she looks like. So kind of a broken flake. I usually don't dry out my tobacco. I just put it in a pipe and smoke it and tear all this other paraphernalia off. I might keep the top one. For now, we'll jar that later. I am going to smoke it in my Savinelli 622. And I just do the cram it in the pipe method. Good to go. I was remiss the other day. This is a sweet chicken tamper. I got this tamper from Herferville, and you know, I didn't give it its due. It is sweet. You can actually get this tamper from Shrewsbury Smithing on Etsy. So if I remember, I'll put it in the bucket, but it's Shrewsbury Smithing. SHREWSBURY Smithing on Etsy, and it is too cool. For the size of it, it's got some nice tamping weight. So let's light this bad boy up. I'm using my trusty Bic lighter, and I don't know if you can see, but the imprint on it is dark fired leather. I met the gentleman with dark fired leather at the West Coast Pipe Show, and it just has a neat feel to it. Let's get this baby tamped down. Mike from Briar Blues always does a initial light. I don't think my pipes are ever clean enough to tell the difference, even though I did clean most of them the other day. Okay, so all I have to compare it to is the Haunting. And I've always described the Haunting as a doughy bagel just covered in black pepper. This is a very mellow cigar blend, in my opinion. Comparing, this is the opposite spectrum of the Haunting. I'm a little disappointed. There's not much to it. My brain is trying to draw from other tobaccos to give you guys some kind of an idea. I mean, it definitely is a Virginia blend. I would say it's heavier in bright Virginias versus red. It doesn't give quantities of how much yellow and red Virginia there is. I'm not getting a whole lot of spiciness. It is very creamy. Very creamy. I'm going to chooch on this for a little bit, guys, and maybe get further down the bowl, and maybe I can pull some Perique out of it. So just give me a sec. Let me do some chooching. Okay, so I've been chooching on Cloudhopper now, right at 20 minutes. I flipped over and was watching Simon's live where he's actually sanding on a pipe and kind of got into it. So, like I said, it is, the more you get into the bowl, the more you start getting some of the Periques. Nothing really heavy. Little bit of pepper. There's, on the Retro Hell, not a kick you in the face with the Perique, but a nice creamy, smooth pepperness. Again, I came into it thinking the Haunting, and this is definitely, I would say, as they depict on the can, a weary traveler coming in at the end of the day doesn't really want a pepper bomb in their face. You definitely, as it burns, you get more of the Virginias. Your mouth feels like you've been puffing on a cigar, which hence there's cigar leaf in it. Not bad. I picked up 2 tins of it, hoping that it'd be something I want to grab for when I'm sitting here in the backstage. For the most part, when I'm out doing my thing, I basically am smoking Virginia Burleys, red Virginias, a lot of flakes. And then when I'm back in the backstage, I'm a little, unless I'm working on something and I'm just kicking back watching a video. It definitely is more of a tobacco you want to experience and not just be chooching. Definitely got a little bit of doughiness. Finding it hard to pick up any of the citrus notes. Those that are afraid of perique but like cigars, there's no real burn on the retrohale. Very creamy. Talks about being creamy, warm spice. I'm not getting any coffee, but definitely that warm, creamy, just a real light hint of spice. I could definitely see it being a blend that not an all-day smoke, but one to grab back here if I don't want a in-your-face pepper bomb. A nice mellow creamy smoke with just a little bit of spice. Now, not like an allspice, but like more of a real low-key pepper. Well, there you go. There's my first impressions of Cloud Hopper. Wish I could give you more. Don't really do a lot of these, but I will be cracking open King's Stride, also a collaboration between Warp Cigar and C&D. So that is more of a cake. So maybe next week we'll crack that open. I'll give you a first impression. As far as a full review, probably won't be one. I just can't see myself chooching that for a week. But there you go. Cloud Hopper. If you didn't like the haunting, I would grab a tin of this and give it a shot. Nothing really like the haunting. A very nice, mellow, creamy, slight smoke, not an in-your-face perique at all, just more of a condiment. So there you go. Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper, saying, sweet chicken, baby, you all be safe out there.